What is up, YouTube? This is the console build part 2. In this part, we're going to be throwing the console basically completely together and painting it, sending all our RCAs to the rear and all of that to basically finish this up and putting the USB ports in. These are the USB ports I got right here. Well, these are two of them. I did already cut two of the holes out because I was test fitting and trying to see what size hole saw I needed, but I got it down now. But yeah, these are quick charge USB 3.0. One, you see it's a USB A and USB C port, and I also have two more USB A ports, but these are just 1 amp and a 2.1 amp port, voltage meter to go in there, and a normal 12 volt socket. So I only got 3 more holes to drill out on here. I do have the last switch I am going to put on here, and it does have a light, so I actually don't care that it has a light. I actually rather them all have a light down so that way they're all matching. I don't know what I was thinking before, but yeah, I'm going to have all 3 lights up here on the switches, then the 4 basically the USB ports and the 12 volt socket down here, and I want to have the voltage meter right here in the middle. So yeah, let me get the drilling these out real quick. Before we do continue on, we do got the 315s right there sitting in the corner. I am going to be building a box for those for the Tahoe. I got a lot of stuff coming for y'all, man. Just stay tuned. A whole lot of stuff coming. As y'all see, engine hoist is right here and all put together. And I also have the engine stand right here behind me. So without further ado, let me get finished talking, or let me stop talking and drill these holes out real quick so y'all can see how it's going. See all the ports and all of that on here in the multimeter, and then we're going to talk and discuss how I'm going to paint this. Alright guys, I got all 5 holes drilled out. No, I had to slap it together for y'all real quick to show y'all basically what we're going to be working with now. Just imagine, you know what I mean, I got the Duratex paint right there sitting on the floor, so the paint coming basically right after this. So all I got to do is just get some hinges for the lid up here, get a few, I need a fuse block or 2 fuse blocks for inside the console, and just paint it. That's it. But I can paint and all of that with, and then put the fuse block and hinges and all of that on. So tomorrow after work, y'all gonna see me paint this. Right now, I just wanted to come in here, drill all of this stuff up before I go home and, you know what I mean, take a shower and all of that. But got everything in here, all 4 USB ports, voltage meter. Still had the switch. I can't remember where I sat it at, but I have another switch in here that has a small light just like these ones. And basically it's all coming together, y'all. As you know me, this is definitely looking way better than the first console that I made, literally compared to the first one. Like I said, I'm gonna throw a clip up there with if I can find any of what my first console looked like to what this one looks like. This one blows that other console completely out of the water. But like I said, catch y'all tomorrow after work when I'm ready to paint all of this, and I'm going to secure basically all these USB ports and all of that to the top. And it won't be taking them back out. It will be basically almost just about time to throw this in the car. I have all the RCAs, I believe now. I have all the RCAs. I know I had to run just a few wires up into there. Other than that, only thing I can think of right now, I think I have, yeah, I have everything for the console. So y'all, in this video, y'all gonna be able to see me install this thing. So stay tuned to the end. And like I showed y'all before, the engine's about to come out the G very, very soon. So definitely stay tuned for that, guys. Definitely stay tuned for that. So, alright, guys, now we back after work. We're about to pull all the stuff out of here, and we're going to throw some paint on here. So, yeah, let me, I also got, shout out to my sister. She let me borrow her tripod. So y'all gonna see me painting this thing this time and taking all this stuff out. So let me move this engine hoist, everything, sweep this floor a little bit, and set up the tripod so that way we can get to pulling this stuff apart and painting. So see y'all then. All right, y'all. Got the Duratex paint right here, as y'all see. And it came with a roller sponge. But we're about to take this apart. I'm going to set everything I can inside of here so that way I don't lose nothing or lose track of anything. But just going to set everything in here. And actually, no, I'm going to find something else to set all of this stuff in because I'm going to paint the top first. And I don't want to get none of the paint on any of this stuff at all. I don't want to get no paint on nothing. So I'm going to set all of this stuff to the side. And then we're going to start painting the top. And then we'll paint the sides and all of that stuff after that. But let's take all this stuff out real quick. I don't think, yeah, I didn't tighten none of this stuff down. I just sat it in there just to see how it would look. Pull all of these out. There we go. Pull that out. And actually, I'm just going to stick these in here for now. Set them in there for now until I grab something to sit everything in. Oh, this one's in there. Might have to pop this one out from the back, but I'm going to pull this out. Pull this out. I'm going to lift this off of here. So I can sit it sideways like that and pop this from the bottom. There we go. Pop that completely open. And I need to pull this out for sure. Got the head unit out. Set that in there. Now, let me find something to sit all this stuff in, y'all, and then we're going to get straight to paint. Alright, now, guys, we about to go ahead and we about to start painting this thing. About to bust this open. I think I might need a flathead. Might need to grab a flathead real quick. Yeah, let me grab a flathead real quick. Bust that open. Hopefully there's one on top over here. Yup. Luck is on my side today. I'm gonna take and pop this off. It's a little clip. There it is, it's coming off. There we go. It's one clip. Two. Should be able to bust the can open now. This is 1 pint too, by the way, y'all. It's only 1 pint. This should be enough to do this box. This is all I really need. I didn't need anything more than this. Let me come show y'all the paint. This paint is like really, really thick. Let me show y'all. This is the paint right here. Well, I don't want it to spill out, but y'all see how thick that is? Real thick. Also, how y'all liking this tripod, man? They got a light on it and all that. Y'all see it's nice and bright. Y'all gonna see everything. I might have to make an offer to my sister to try to buy this thing off of her. She already know my money good, so. But about to get straight into painting this thing. You gotta dip the roller. And remember, like I said, if y'all ever want to buy this paint, I'm gonna put a link down in the description. But other than that, how everybody doing? Everybody ready for these holidays, man? I for sure am. I can't wait. I'll tell you one thing. I haven't started Christmas shopping yet, but I cannot wait. I'm going to start Christmas shopping next week because, like I already have one daughter, but, like, it's different for an infant, you know what I mean? It's different when you're shopping for a newborn. Not saying that I treat my other daughter any other type of way. They all get they all get the same love from me, but it just feels different when it's a newborn baby and all that, so I'm definitely excited to start going Christmas shopping for her. Also, guys, I noticed that we are at 1,000, or not 1,000, we're getting close to 1,000 subscribers, y'all. We're over 900. Last time I checked, it was like 930. So, thank you guys for, you know what I mean, that's 900 people that's rocking with me. And if you've been rocking with me from the beginning, I very much thank y'all, you know what I mean? Thank y'all for coming and tuning in with me. And like I continue to say, and like I always say, I'm not the best at doing this stuff, y'all. I'm just showing y'all this is my way of doing things, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? 900 of y'all messing with that, you know what I mean? Y'all messing with it. But I really do appreciate y'all. Appreciate every single last one of y'all. I really do. Definitely, y'all give me a lot of confidence and like a lot of confidence and motivation, because when I first started doing my YouTube, man, I did not have like no intentions of like taking it this far. I should say. I literally just wanted to be one of those people. Let me at least, you know what I mean. I mainly did it because I wanted to have memories of all the cars that I've had and all the mods and everything that I've done to them and all of that. That was my initial goal with my channel. But I really see, like, I'll be seeing y'all comments on some of my videos and all that. Now, I know all the comments ain't positive. I do see, I don't want to say that they're hater comments because everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Not everybody's meant to like me and all of that. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? I have some comments that I dislike, you know what I mean? I'll say those type of comments. But I do see everybody's comments. A lot of people give me motivation, and they say that they congratulate me on my work and all that. You know what I mean? They tell me to keep up the good work, keep trying, you know what I mean? I'm still learning with this, man. Still learning, you know what I mean? I got some stuff down packed. Like, I'm not new to 100% of all of this, but most of it I am. You know what I mean? But anyways, to get my point back across, like I said, I really do appreciate each and every one of y'all that come and tune in to all my videos, and you know, it makes me feel better, you know what I mean? Makes me feel better that, you know, somebody's watching me, you know what I mean, learn in the process, and hopefully in the process y'all learning something at the same time as me. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all see this top is almost done, y'all, and I have a lot of paint left, like, and I know it looks a little messy. I'm getting paint a little bit everywhere, but man, listen, this thing, if y'all can see, I'm gonna show y'all up close. I ain't gonna say if y'all can, but once this is, you know what I mean, once I'm done painting this and let this coat dry, I'm definitely going, or not dry, once I'm done painting, I'm gonna show y'all the whole thing, how this look up close, because man, it's already starting to look good already. But if y'all new here, definitely subscribe, drop a comment down. I want to engage with y'all a little bit more, you know what I mean? I want to engage with all my subscribers, all the viewers, not just the subscribers, all the viewers, you know what I mean? I want to engage with all of y'all, no matter who you are. I want to engage with all of y'all. You know what I mean? So we could talk about anything in the comments, man. It don't have to be about my car all the time. We could talk about anything. You could ask me any type of question, all of that type of stuff. Like I tell everybody, I may not have the right answer for everything, but I can point you in the right direction. So, alright, I'm going to have to, I don't know what I'm going to do about this corner right here. I don't know if y'all can see that right there, but I can't really get this seam right here. Hold on, let me try to come very close this way. I don't know. I'm going to figure something out. Definitely figure something out. I'll paint this top, this right here. That way when it's open, you don't just see wood. I'm not going to paint the inside though. I'm only painting just the edge of it. Should we do a giveaway at some point, y'all? Well, I don't want to say should we. I do want to, but tell me what y'all would like to see in the giveaway. I for sure want to do a giveaway to show how much I really appreciate y'all, man. Now, I ain't the richest person in the world, you know what I mean? But I do make some money. Not a ton, but I make enough to maintain myself and my family and all that. But look, give me some suggestions for a giveaway for y'all. At 1,000 subscribers. I know I was supposed to do a giveaway at 500 subscribers. I never forgot about that. But at the time, I wasn't making as much money as I am now. But I don't want to make money the big topic of this. But yeah, I can afford to do a giveaway now. But I want to do something small. Maybe like a giveaway to 3 subscribers. I'm going to try to find 3 small items that, you know what I mean, can mean a lot that I could send out to people. So definitely like, comment, share, subscribe. 1,000 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway, guys. We're for sure doing a giveaway. Alright. now that I'm done, actually I'm going to have to leave that in there like that. I'm done with this top piece. I need to grab something to sit this on and sit it to the side so I can put the other piece on top of here and we could paint the sides. And I don't know if I'm going to paint them. Actually, I'm not going to paint the bottom. Literally just the sides and the front and the back of it. That's it. That's all I'm going to paint. And the edge of it. That's all I'm going to paint on it. I don't need to paint the inside of it. I don't need to paint anywhere other than that because all the other parts aren't going to be seen. But let me sit this on something and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're about to paint this, the base of the console, so without further ado, I'm about to get started painting on this. Like I said, I'm not painting the bottom, just the front and the back and the sides. That's all I'm going to paint, and maybe this edge up here, but that's all I'm going to paint on this. Painted all the way around. I'm gonna spin it around. Wait, let me move this out of the way. Move this out of the way. Rotate it so y'all can see it. Just paint it all the way around. Whoa, almost made it fall, but y'all see it. Paint it all the way around. We gotta wait, let this dry, and once this is dry, I can go. We could throw everything back in here. Oh wait, I do have more pieces to paint. I have to. I'm gonna paint the lid. I'm gonna paint both pieces to the lid that I have to make. That way, all I have to do is just get the hinges, slap all that together, and call it a day. But I'm about to grab the lid down here. I'm gonna move. I can actually sit this on the floor because I didn't paint the bottom. I don't have nothing to worry about there. So give me a second. I'm about to sit this out of the way, and ooh, I don't even know how I'm gonna grab this. Shoot, I'm gonna have to grab it from the bottom like that, and I'm going to sit this. I'll set it over here on top of the engine hoist. All right, guys. Now here it is, all dry. I'm going to slap everything in it. I know I keep putting everything in it and taking it out, but man, like you know, I love just seeing my progress going through with any of my builds. Whatever I'm doing, I just love seeing the progress. But without further ado, I'm about to go ahead and throw all of this stuff in there real quick and show y'all basically how it's going to look in the car. And after that, it is kind of dark outside, but I don't care. I'm going to set up the tripod and the ring light and all of that inside the car. And we're going to start putting all of this in. We're going to start running the zero gauge. And yeah, we're going to basically, we should have this console completely installed by the end of the video. I believe I have everything. I can't think of anything that I'm missing, but if I am missing anything, unfortunately, there's just going to be a part 3 to this. There's just going to be a part 3, or I might just merge it in with another video with whatever I move on next with the Impala. But I should have majority of everything for this console. So let me slap everything in here, and then we're going to slap it in the car. As y'all see, guys, this is how it's going to be looking. This is how it's going to be looking. I love the way this looks, how the way this came together, man. This is hands down way better than the first console that I built. With the 2 EQs, the head unit, switches actually, you know what I mean? They're actually in an order. And I'm actually going to have each switch doing something and not have extra switches there for nothing. And then I actually have more than just one USB port. I have a voltmeter. This is all just coming together good, guys. This is all coming together good. This is the top piece. The 2 lid pieces are right there. Looks like one fell off. I didn't even notice that, but they're both right there. But this is how it's going to be looking, guys. So I'm about to get ready to go out here and start running the wire. And I'm going to set up the tripod inside the car, or the ring light, so that way y'all can see what I'm going to be doing, how I'm going to be hooking this up, and y'all can see how it's going to look in the car. And hopefully, like I said, I have everything. And if I don't have everything, whenever I go to throw the tablet in there, that's when I'll finish up everything inside the console. But I should have everything. All right, guys, to show y'all that literally the grind do not stop. We out here and it's dark, and got my zero gauge right there, my 2 runs that I'm about to run to the back. Got the ring light that I'm about to use to run or basically use the C in the engine bay to get the zero gauge into the cabin. And then I got the light bar on the Tahoe over here doing numbers for when I need to do or run the wire in the interior, which I really only need to see this side, so don't need to see too much. Sorry it sounds like I'm shivering right now because it is kind of cold out here, but we're still gonna get it done. So let me stop talking and we'll run the zero gauge all the way to the back. Also, yeah, the back seat's out. I had took that out because I'm planning on swapping it out. I'm pretty sure I said that before, but let me start running this wire. All right, guys, I got the 2 runs through the firewall and just on the other side. I'm gonna show you in a second, but they both end right here. They're not going to be connected at all. Not no time soon until I get everything to clean up all the wiring here in the engine bay. I did start rerunning some of the wires and all of that, but I want to clean up the engine bay completely so that way wires aren't just everywhere. I do gotta get a new wire, or I'm gonna have a whole new big 3 kit anyway, so I just had to pull this alternator wire off. That's why it's all the way over here like that. But as y'all see, these 2 come under this wire loom, and all of that kind of follows these wires too over here. But gotta clean all of that up. But they go through a hole down there. Let me see if I can turn the flash on so y'all can see. They go through that hole right down there. I am gonna have loom and all of that on top of everything, and I do plan on putting a grommet around all those wires and all of that. But I am going to get the loom and all of that soon. This car isn't driven like really right now, so it's fine like that. So I did take the front seat out because that's going to help me run the RCAs and the zero gauge all the way to the back. So I took the front seat out to help me out with that. That way I can move the carpet around a little bit more. I'm trying to go for a straight run straight to the back. And as y'all see, here's the back right here. But let me grab all the RCAs and show y'all the RCAs. Alright guys, these are the RCAs right here. You know, my 4-channel that RCAs that I previously had in here. Gonna be running those again, and then I have 2 sets of the Scar Audio 17-foot 2-channel RCAs. One's gonna be for mids, and then the other one's gonna be for bass. I just had to get one RCA to strap the 2 amps together, which that's gonna be super inexpensive. I'm probably gonna order it as soon as I'm done with this video, but yep, we're about to run all those RCAs along with the power wire. So I'm gonna try to show y'all as much as I can, but it's getting a little bit chilly out here, so I'm gonna try to get this done as fast as I can. Alright guys, to show y'all everything I got done. I got it done pretty quick too. I might be calling it quits here in a little bit because it's getting pretty late, but I got my remote, basically all my powers and grounds ran, and power and ground for the accessories that I'm going to run in the console, and all this other stuff is already here. I just had to go through those wires and see what all they do. I know a lot of them I'm not going to be using, I'm going to be pulling out, but that's how it is for now. I got everything ran. I am going to get some zip ties and stuff to zip tie everything together with I basically tried to follow this harness because it goes like this way, then it goes through the middle straight to the back that way. I can show y'all real quick. Might leave this back seat in here. I'm really only concerned with the front 2 seats that I want to be leather. No one sits in the back seats anyways. But yeah, you'll see everything right there. I'm gonna be zip tying all of this together, making it look clean. And here's the harness that I was telling y'all that everything follows. Then it all just comes right here, and which this is all going to be cleaned up here and whenever I start wiring everything up back here. But what is this? Oh, that's the charger from, that's the first charger from my tablet. Let me set that up there. So I got 2 chargers. But anyways, yeah, as y'all see, this right here is where all the wires end up. So going to be figuring out how I'm going to set up the amps back here, because as y'all know I got 3 of them, so I'm going to have to figure that out soon. I only need to order 1 more amp, and that's the highest amp. I'm probably going to order that this week just so I can start making an amp rack for that. As far as batteries go, I'm going to put the batteries down there in the spare tire well. That's where all the batteries are going to go. I'm going to keep those out of the way. The amps, I still haven't decided yet, like I just said, but this is where we're at for now. So I'm going to just start cleaning up in here. Now I'm going to start putting everything that don't need to be a part back. I'm just going to start putting some of these panels back together and all that in here. I think I could put everything on this side back together because I don't have any more wires to run on this side. So I'm going to work on doing that and bringing the console out here, start putting the wires in there, and just at least set the base of the console in here to see how it's going to be looking. But I'll catch y'all once I get all of this cleaned up. Alright guys, I got the console in, and this is how it's looking. Definitely like the way it looks, man. That's the way it's basically going to look like from the passenger view, sort of. But see, head unit, equalizers, switches, USB ports, multimeter or voltmeter. Now I'm not going to secure it down with anything. I'm not going to worry about that because both the seats in there will secure it down alone, because this is slightly oversized for that reason, so I don't have to secure it down with anything. When I was test fitting it, as I was building it, I know y'all didn't see that part, but as I was test fitting it, it was sitting in there, it wasn't moving or anything. So, but I'm about to call it a night. We're going to pick up tomorrow and we're going to wrap it up. But as y'all see, console is now in the Impala. I know I don't have the lid on there yet. I just had to get some hinges, like I said, and you already know. Once we get the hinges on there, slap the lid on. I'm going to be wiring up the console tomorrow, so hopefully tomorrow we can get to at least see some of this stuff turn on. So We're going to see if we can at least get the head unit to turn on. If just the head unit can turn on, that's all I need. Now, we're not going to hear any sound or anything, but if it just turns on, that's all I needed to do. But for now, guys, this is all I'm going to do for tonight. I'm going to sit this seat back in here. I'm not going to bolt it down because I want to vacuum under here. So I'm just going to set it in here. Then tomorrow, I'm going to start off by vacuuming this whole side, then putting this entire side completely back together. And then I'm going to work on that side over there. I'm going to run those 14 gauge from that door all the way to the back. And yeah, other than that, guys, I'm probably going to wrap it up after that because I wouldn't have nothing else to do after we run those back and wire up the console and all that, because next after that will be putting the tablet mount in. So stay tuned, guys, and like I said, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Alright, guys, and we're back with the console install. It's been a few days. It's actually day after Thanksgiving right now. I hope everybody had a good holiday and all that. I had a good holiday. And missing a few family members. That was all. But other than that, overall, had a good holiday. But the console, guys, now is completely wired up. Everything has power except for some things like the 2 equalizers, but that's only because the fuse block that controls the constant power for these is not hooked up to any power. It's just ran to the back and it's waiting for me to put the batteries back there. But other than that, everything else is working. This is my my switch for the amps to turn on. Push the start switch. As y'all see, voltage meter's on. It turned on for a second. I think it's because the way I have this wired up, this is working off the accessory for the wiring harness for this, basically. So as long as basically whenever this turns on, if like basically if there was this was up here and it was wired up normal without all this extra shit that I have going on, it would turn on with the key and all that. But GM cars, for some reason, if you're sitting inside them without like doing anything, the computer wakes up and then it goes back to sleep for some reason. Even when I had my radio up here, it does that. But I think that's why that's doing that, because it turns on every so often and then it turns off. But multimeter right here, or not multimeter, voltage meter right here. Like I said, switch for the amps, switch for the lights, which isn't hooked up because I don't have the lights yet, and push to start. This is the equalizer for the mids, equalizer for the highs, head unit. Still didn't get no hinges for the top. I am going to get the hinges soon. Other than that, guys, this is actually looking a lot better for sure inside here. Like without even turning this stuff on and showing y'all. I already seen it, but without showing y'all, it's already looking better. But let me show y'all everything that it works. So the green light, as y'all see, that's letting you know I'm ready to start the car off. Ready to start the car. Hit the start button. On. Service airbag. That's only because this seat is not bolted in right now and it's not plugged in. I was running wires under there like y'all seen earlier in the video, and I never bolted it back or plugged it back in. But yeah, here y'all go. This is the voltage meter. You see the car's running at 14.8 right now. And that's just off the same Big 3 that I had before. That's not even off the new Big 3. That's just the battery up front and the Big 3. But also, there is nothing on. It's literally just whatever the engine's using and the heat is on. That's all that's on right now. So, 14.8 for that. This is, like I said, for the amps whenever I do, whenever I hook those up in the back. That's what this switch is for. Equalizers, like I said, they're not on right now because the constant power for those isn't hooked up to any power right now, but I will hook those up soon. The head unit is on. Y'all see it is on, but there, of course, there's no sound because I have no speakers or none of that hooked up to it now. I just have it hooked up to where it can turn on. I basically set my equalizer. I've used this head unit enough to where I can set my equalizer and sound settings without even hearing it, because when you tune, you're supposed to start from the head unit and then work your way back. Now when it comes to these, now I will have to tune with ear basically with these, but I already know for a fact, like on this highs amplifier, the 125 and the 50 hertz automatically can just get turned completely down and off because I'm not going to be using that. But you'll see this thing's coming together. I do have the tint to do still, so I'm probably going to hopefully do that today. I'm actually going to start working on another install for my dad here in a second. I've been piecing that together for about like the past month here, but there will be a video out on that. It won't be like a whole install video. It'll be more of like showing y'all the system I put in there and excuse me, but the system I put in there, how it sounds and all that, and all about the car and stuff like that. But other than that, guys, the console is finally in here, wired up. Now I can focus on doing the tablet mount. I'm going to try to squeeze the tablet mount in here in this video. Only thing it needs is literally just bondoed and sanded. I have the tablet already. I'm not going to put the charger in the tablet. I'm probably going to make the mount the same way I made it the last time, to where I can be able to take the tablet in and out easily, but make it look better than what the last one did. But yep, I have that to put in. I have mostly all my wires ran to the back, like y'all seen before. I do have to run. I am going to put the A-pillars back. I'm not putting tweeters in the A-pillars. I'm just going to put them on the door. So yes, these front door panels got to come back off, but not for long. I just need to get where I'm going to put them at. I'm going to try to put them like right here. I really want to try to put them like up here, or at least one of the tweeters somewhere up here. Put one up here, and I was even thinking about on this piece of the door right here too. So yeah, I'm going to probably do one. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do one up here and one here on the door. Or one here and like one back here where all this space is. I don't know. The tweeter video is going to be coming up. I still have all 8 of those. I keep changing my decision on that, but I keep trying to find the best position for them where like they will actually be, you know, seen and heard. But got those ones to put on that side. But I'll see y'all when I start doing the tablet mount. All right, guys, here we are a few days later after that last clip y'all just saw. But I know I said we were going to do the tablet for the rest of the video, but actually, as y'all see, I have some new seats for the Impala and the new door panels back there. So the rest of this video, we're going to finish it off with installing all the seats. I just got all of these today. They're gray leather seats. I was going to get black leather seats, but the car that I walked to get the black leather seats was actually on fire. But here's the funny part about it. The funny part about it is that it was burned. Like it was on fire, but it came back as far as the dash and it started getting to the roof and everything, but it didn't touch the seats at all. Like the fire didn't touch the seats. The roof melting down, I should have recorded it and took some photos so that way y'all can see, but the roof melting down and it was dropping down onto the seat, and so I guess that started like melting the sides of the seat, and it wasn't that bad, but the fact that it was melted on the side of the seat, I didn't know if it got to the electronics of the seat and if it wasn't going to work or none of that. But so right across from that car was the car where I got this stuff from, the gray leather, which is, you know, it's the same color as the interior I have, but this is leather and I have cloth in there. But as y'all see, this is the passenger seat, I believe. Yeah, this is the passenger seat right here. This is the passenger seat. So y'all see this thing don't got no tears in it. It just needs cleaned up, wiped down. And I got some multi-purpose cleaner that I'm going to use to wipe them down with that I just got from Dollar Tree. But yep, we got the seats now, and I got full interior. Only thing I didn't get was carpet. I'm just going to utilize the carpet that I have. I am going to clean it, but I'm probably not going to clean it right now. I will vacuum it and all that, but I'm probably going to shampoo it once it gets to summertime. It's too cold out and it's getting to the winter months for me to be doing something like that. But I'm going to wipe all these seats now. Y'all going to see me wipe down all the seats. Here's the new back seat right here. I for sure needed a new back seat. I'm definitely ready to get rid of that old back seat. It holds on to old memories that I'm ready to let go of. So here's the other part to the back seat. The other part to this back seat is right here, When we approached the car, this part was already sitting on the roof of it. So somebody already took this part of the seat out, and they unbolted half the back seat, but they had stopped for whatever reason. But yep, here's the bottom part. I gotta wipe this down. I do gotta wipe down inside the little storage compartment area too. I'm gonna clean that up. I'm gonna work on cleaning that up tonight. Clean all of this stuff up, and we're going to install it in the car, and then we're going to see how everything looks all together, and we're going to finish off the video after that. Alright guys, I got the driver and passenger front seat cleaned. I got them cleaned to the best of my ability. Y'all let me know down in the comments some better leather cleaner, because right now I'm just using multi-surface cleaner and elbow grease and getting off as much as I can. I'm trying to get them as clean as I possibly can to get them in the car. Now they do look better than what I picked them up. This is the driver's seat, and y'all can tell because this is the passenger seat, this is the driver's seat. You can tell this is where the most people sat at. You can tell this seat has some wear in it and all that shit. But I need to get, like, some of this is like cracks and it's faded, you know what I mean? You see there's cracks. It's not bad, but cleaning it showed me like where all the cracks and everything was. But I just want to, I'm probably going to hit it with some leather spray, the same color as this, just to, you know what I mean, blend it all in and try to hide the cracks. But I am still looking for a black interior still. This is good for now, but I still want the black interior. And also, I didn't pay a lot for this. I only paid basically $45. No, I paid $60 for everything. Front seats and the back seats. So I gotta clean the back seat still. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go eat real quick, then come back out here. I'm going to throw the driver and passenger seat in, and then after that we're going to see how they look in there with the contour. And I'm going to also clean the back seat, and hopefully tonight I can also throw the back seat in as well and show y'all how that's going to look. But yeah, let me go eat real quick and then be back out here and finish putting these seats together. Alright guys, you see I got this seat just sitting in here. It's not bolted up. I do have the seat belt attached. I did have to do something with that. So the other seat, I don't know, right here, this is what the other seat bolted to, and it had a nut inside right there, and that's how the seat belt attached to the other one. And the way my other seat, let me just show y'all right here. It's right here behind me. It was a nut, and basically it went on that way, and you had to screw a nut on there. So all I did was took the nut out of here, and I basically put them together right here. You know, so I still have my seat belt, and it's tight, and it does buckle in. Show y'all. Seat belt is buckled in, but don't need that buckled in right now. Right now what I'm about to do is I had to do some wiring on this seat because my factory pigtail doesn't have the power wires ran up through the floor or through the factory harness to give power seats to the factory side. But just did some researching on the forums, found out that this thick red and white wire and this thick ground wire down here, that's how you make the seat controls work. These seat controls right here, I just tested it out with my drill battery, and it did work. I tested it out on the driver's seat in here, and it's the same on the passenger seat. So I'm going to see if, I'm not going to mess around with it. I was going to try to de-pin it and try to just pin it into the other one and, you know, just run my own power and ground wires. But I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, I'm about to see what I'm going to do. But also I do have to figure out how I'm going to keep my airbag light off. So I'm going to look at the rest of these wires. I'm going to see if I can just splice this in. And, you know, I think this wire, this smaller red white, is the only thing I'm worried about, because on the other side it does have something that goes there, but I don't know. But I'm going to try to wire this together, and I'm going to show y'all what I come up with, and we're going to have perfectly working power seats in here. Alright guys, I just did some more research and also just did some testing on this seat. Even if I use the factory plug and plug it in and just leave it how it is without the basically the power to the seat to control it, the airbag light doesn't go off. So I'm just going to use my scan tool to shut the airbag light off. I just know it's because this seat isn't the correct seat that's supposed to be in here. So I'm just going to shut that light off, and we're going to see what happens after that. It might come back on, it might not. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to just take in, I'm going to wire a power and a ground wire to go inside the console with a 25 amp fuse, because that's what they said is recommended to put on this. And I think I have some extra 12 gauge wire in there. So I'm going to run up into the console, and for now the seats are only going to work off ignition, so they're only going to be able to be adjusted if the car's on. So that's only how it's going to be for now, because I don't have, like I said, batteries in the back to power the fuse block. That's for constant power. Once I do get the batteries in the back, I will switch the seats over to constant power, but for now they're just going to be on the fuse block with the ignition. So let me get some wires, run it. Now I shouldn't have that problem with the driver's side, because the driver's side is a power seat, so that side should be plug and play. The only thing I might have to do, actually no, I shouldn't have to do anything. So yeah, that side should be completely plug and play, but this side right here, I'm gonna have to do some custom wiring too. All right, now guys, I have the seat in here as y'all see, and it does have power to it. But what I decided I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just adjust it to where it needs to be for now. Make sure it's all the way down. Fuck. Well, I just blew a fuse. I knew that was gonna happen, but yeah, what I'm trying to do is adjust the seat to where it needs to go, and I'm just gonna leave it like that till I get this stuff running for the constant power fuse block in there. Now the fuse I just blew, I believe it should be the fuse for the cigarette lighter that will be in the middle of the car. So I just had to figure that out. I think it's only about a 10 amp or something like that, but just had to replace that 10 amp, and I knew that was gonna happen because this seat draws more than 10 amps, and I just need to get it back to where it needs to be. So it's back to where it needs to be. I just need to adjust it back some and replace that fuse. And like I said, the driver's side is going to be plug and play. So let me just get through all of this. Let me replace this fuse real quick, guys, and throw the driver's seat in. We're going to see how they both look. Alright guys, it's getting pretty late, so I'm actually going to wrap up the video here. Plus I'm running out of space, and this video is already pretty long. But as y'all see, front seats are in. Like I said, the power seat, once I get power to the rear, they're going to be the passenger seat will work, but the driver's seat does work, front, back. But I'm not going to adjust it back, because as y'all see, I'm in the middle of doing the back, and the only reason why I'm wrapping it up because I have a lot of cleaning back here to do before I have to put the rear seat in. And I also still had to I also still had to clean the rear seat to put in here. So I have all of that to clean and still put in here. So y'all get the idea how it's gonna go. Plus y'all see it in the next video how everything's gonna look. But for now guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know how y'all think this came out. I also didn't forget, I do have hinges on the way for the console. I will show y'all that in the next video. Next video, part 3 of this, will be basically throwing the hinge up top. Hopefully I'll have a battery by then to wire up at least the back to get the rest of the console working, and doing the tablet up front. But like I said guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.